more drones reported in New Jersey. A lot of people are saying this could be a foreign power. Are these spy drones? What is going on here? Y'all check out this clip real quick.
Jersey Republican Congressman Chris Smith, his constituents have been reporting drone activity over recent days. It's been happening over several weeks. Congressman, good to have you with us. The White House not ruling out anything, not giving us any answers. Neither did this hearing that we just heard some questions in. What is going on here, and when can people expect to get some answers from our leaders?
They should have had them immediately. Last night I was on the beach with Sheriff Mastronardi, and he's doing a magnificent job in trying to ascertain a threat for this. He's the Ocean County Sheriff. Sean Golden's doing the same thing in Monmouth County. So I was there on the beach, and I talked to several people, including a commander for the Coast Guard, who told me that the night before, I was there last night, so 2 nights ago, one of their 47-foot boats, was trailed very closely by more than a dozen of these drones. Now that, to me, is very, very not just suspicious, provocative, and this could be a foreign power, whether it be Putin, or whether it be Xi Jinping in China, or the Middle East. We can't rule any of that out.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Incredible.
A United States Coast Guard boat testified to you that 12 drones were following it in the water in the Atlantic Ocean. Did they tell you anything about the size, what they look like? Were they able to get images? How close were they?
They were pretty large, and they weren't far off the stern. So it's very, very troubling. I called the joint base and talked to the commanding officer there and asked, we know we have the capability within DOD to ascertain where it's coming from, even bring it down, and they have it, but they don't have the, quote, authority to do it.
What, from
so
who? See, this is the question, Congressman. So when you're out over the ocean and you have 12 of them out there, I think, it's a very reasonable question. Why weren't one of those drones trailing the Coast Guard ship shot down over the ocean and grabbed and checked out?
Well, again, the capability to do that in a way that could retrieve what it is and who's doing it, it resides within the DOD. They have it. I've asked the commanding officer to get that authority. I've written Lloyd Austin to ask him to give that authority. I mean, this could be the beginning of something, or it could be nothing. Who knows? But how dare they allow us to live? I just listened to the White House spokeswoman.
Say nothing.
They got nothing to tell us.
Unbelievable.
And we have the capability. And the night before, I was there last night till late. The night before, one of our police officers, again working for Sheriff Mastronardi, chronicled 50 coming from the ocean onto land. 50.
This is
this is really serious stuff.
It's insane. It's like a sci-fi movie, and it could be a hoax, but it's so large, the number of them.
There's probably a ship that
it's a foreign entity. It's something that the U.S. knows and understands, or it's some kind of massive hoax with lots of people involved. But whatever it is, we absolutely have to know. So, this lack of answers is absolutely
Martha, there's
really
no way
upsetting.
it's a hoax. We have foreign powers, especially China, Putin, Russia, and
we
Middle East.
we watched the balloon go across and didn't shoot it down until it was well out over the ocean. So let's hope we can get it right this time. It's already very late in that process. Unbelievable. I had one, go over my house, and it's a strange feeling. So
we'll let you know what we hear from DOD, because they should get that authority today.
Well, we appreciate how proactive you are, Congress.
Wow, guys, what is going on right now with our country? You know that these are from a foreign power. You know that this is China or Russia. The American people know. What I don't understand is what's going on with our government. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hey, shout out to Deanne, B1. Let's go. Hey, first stream, guys. First live stream on the channel. And super excited about this. We were just doing videos, but now wanted to move to more of the live streaming platform so that we could talk about these things kind of in real time and discuss it all. So, man, I don't know what's going on with these drones. That's absolutely insane to me that we have drones and nobody knows. We got state representative here, and he's trying to blow the whistle. I know what the problem is. The problem is we still have Biden and Kamala in office. All right? That's the problem. That's why nothing's been done, because they never do anything. Military is probably blowing the whistle on this, saying, guys, we got foreign powers flying over our heads, but they're sitting in the White House, unable to move, unable to act. My goodness, we need some leadership in this country to come in and actually do something about these credible threats. It's insane that you're living in America as a U.S. citizen. You look up, you see a drone, right, flying over you, a spy drone. We're not talking about the little tiny drones that you buy for your kids at Christmas. We're talking about spy planes, remotely controlled spy planes from foreign powers. Oh my goodness. Nolan needs to start every show with, woo, guys. Let's go. I don't know. I guess I said that when I was talking with Joel on election night, and it has stuck. It is apparently my thing now. But maybe I'll just have to own it. Anyway, all right, guys, I want to show y'all this next clip because y'all know that Daniel Penny got acquitted in his case. Was it yesterday? And he shows up for his first interview, and I want to show you just a short clip of that interview. So check out this video.
Daniel Penny breaking his silence in an exclusive interview with Judge Jeanine Pirro. That's going to be streaming tomorrow on Fox Nation, just one day after a jury in Manhattan cleared him in the subway chokehold death of Jordan Neely. The former Marine revealing what was racing through his mind in the moments when he was on the subway floor, subduing Neely, a schizophrenic homeless man who was high on K2 and railing violently at passengers.
He was just threatening to kill people. He was threatening to go to jail forever, go to jail for the rest of his life. And now where I'm on the ground with him, I'm on my back in a very vulnerable position. If I just would have let go, now he turns.
Why is that a vulnerable position?
Well, if I just let him go, I'm on my back now. He can just turn around and start doing what he said to me. So
Killing,
hurting.
The former Marine enduring years of vicious left-wing attacks who vilified him as a racist. But Penny has no regrets, and here's why.
what in you caused you to want to get involved?
I mean, I'm not a confrontational person. I don't really extend myself. I think this type of thing is very uncomfortable. All this attention and limelight is very uncomfortable. And I would prefer without it. I didn't want any type of attention or praise, and I still don't. Mm-hmm. The guilt I would have felt if someone did get hurt, if he did do what he was threatening to do, would never be able to live with myself. And I'll take 1 million court appearances and people calling me names and people hating me just to keep one of those people from getting hurt or killed.
Daniel Penny also sending a message to liberal city leaders whose policies led to what happened on that subway. Watch.
These public officials would do something so self-serving.
But how does it serve them to hurt you?
Just political gain. I mean, these are their policies that are, and I don't mean to get political. I don't really want to make any enemies, really, although I guess I have already. But I mean, these are their policies that have clearly not worked, that the people, the general population, are not in support of, yet their egos are too big just to admit that they're wrong.
Hey, Sean.
Man, guys, I hate the whole situation. I agree. Daniel Penny never should have been charged, Deanne. Never should have been charged. You can tell, like, even in that interview, his voice was shaking a little bit. He didn't want the limelight. He didn't want the attention. You know, I see a guy that was trying to do the right thing in the moment. I'm glad that our justice system did, give him, acquit him. But what's a shame is that a good guy can't do a good thing and be a hero today without at least half the country attacking you. That's the situation we're in, and that's why we've got to stand up, guys, for our law enforcement. We've got to stand up for the people in our cities that are willing to make the hard choices. I mean, nobody else on that bus got up. Nobody else on the subway tried to intervene. And then one guy says, I want to try to protect these people. I want to try to help out here. And of course, it was a tragedy that he passed away. But at the same time, this was an active threat. And the guy who steps forward, I mean, just listening to him there, like, it breaks my heart that he had to go through that. That, he said, I don't want to make any enemies. And then he's like, but I guess I already have. And I hate it for him. And people, he didn't want to make it political. That's what he said. I don't want to make this political. And you saw him, he steered away from the political narrative, trying to point fingers. But you could tell, like, inside, he was fired up about the policies from the liberal left that led to the situation in the first place. And then, of course, being shamed and attacked. It's absolutely insane what's happening in this country when it comes to our law enforcement. But I think, guys, because the future is bright, I think we're turning this around. I think we're turning it around. People are starting to wake up. People are starting to realize that maybe liberal left-wing policies and ideologies, they don't make a lot of sense. And we're starting to move in the right direction. Man, absolutely insane to me. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this, guys, in the chat, in the comments. The whole case, maybe you followed it along with me and you have a unique perspective. Let me know. But also, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Appreciate all the likes, guys. And subscribe for more videos like this. And let me know, do y'all prefer the live stream format, which is going to be a little bit longer, but it's more interactive? Or do y'all prefer, like, just the little bite videos that I do? Definitely hit me up in the chat or comments and let me know what your preference is, live streams or videos. Okay, guys, so the next thing I want to talk about is Mangione, right? He has an attorney now. This is the guy who shot in cold-blooded murder, or at least alleged guy. He's the alleged perpetrator who went and gunned down the CEO of United Healthcare. Now, this isn't about healthcare is what I've been trying to tell everyone. It was for him. Okay, but this is about a man who decided to be a vigilante, goes after and kills someone in broad daylight, middle-aged man with a family, guns him down, and the internet is losing their minds, losing their absolute minds over this case. But I want to show y'all this clip because Luigi Mangione has an attorney, and in this clip he speaks to some reporters about his client's extradition hearing. I think you're going to find this very interesting. Y'all check this out.
Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, fighting extradition. He's already been denied bail. I think he's still speaking now. Can we go to this guy?
Nothing, just an attorney-client relationship. You know what I mean? And that's what we do. We try to form a bond.
Your name again, one more time, sir?
Thomas, Thomas, middle initial M, as in Mark, Dickey.
And were you retained by them? Or?
I'm not court appointed. I was retained. That's all.
Are you local? Where are you coming from?
My main office is in Altoona.
And you have anything that you can share about your conversations with him, or state of mind, or anything?
No, I don't.
What do you have to say?
Thank you, sir.
Pardon me? I didn't give a statement. Now you answer questions. I can't remember it.
Can you just, for those of us who couldn't go in there, sir, what happened today?
Well, what happened today is he could have, there was a extradition proceeding. We did not NOT, add that on there, okay? Because if you're reporting that earlier that we did, that did not happen. We did not waive extradition. We're contesting extradition. We're going to fight this along the rules and with the constitutional protections that my client has. and that's what we're going to do.
How's his family
why he
doing?
doesn't want to waive?
I'm not going to
Did he
comment
say
on
why he didn't want to waive extradition, or
No, that's an attorney-client communication, and
Who retained you? Is it the family?
I'm not going to get into
how
that.
is he doing? Have you talked to him about his last 24 hours?
You guys, no, I haven't. I'm not. I'm here as a lawyer, and that's what I.
And what's next, sir?
The extradition proceeding. This process is going to move forward, and so I'm anxious to be looking at information.
Is there a new court date? Another court date?
Not yet. Yes, sir.
Who do you like in the Pens game tonight? That's a real question.
Hopefully, for just to answer that one, because I don't play favorites. Let's see if the Pens cannot blow a lead, and hopefully they'll win.
What about Penn State?
Amen.
We're Penn State fan. I hope they can do better than they did the other night.
Will you be filing a habeas corpus petition?
Yes.
Bar free. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you spell your name?
Yes, Thomas, middle initial M, Dickey.
And you're the attorney for Luigi.
Yes, sir, I am. Okay?
Sir.
Thank you, folks. I appreciate, even though a lot of questions, I appreciate the way you handled me.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Very interesting there. This is Luigi Mangioni's attorney, not a court-appointed attorney. So we don't know whether, his family comes from a very wealthy family, a long line of family, grandparents particularly, very, very wealthy Italian-American family. We don't know whether they got him the lawyer, but he did want to clarify a couple of things, that his client and they are not fighting extradition. They're going through the process, acknowledged that bail was denied, wasn't too surprised on that front. But the bottom line, the man who is accused right now of killing the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, it happened a week ago tomorrow morning. But what an incredible 6 days. And this drama isn't over. The process of taking him out of Pennsylvania and getting him in New York to stand trial could take upwards of 30 days.
Hi, when Brian killed me.
Okay, so there you go, guys. Most recent update on Mangione. I gotta say, things are weird about this case, guys. First of all, this isn't your normal killer. Normally when we see a shooting or, a killer on the loose, he's more, what do you call it, like mentally disturbed, mentally, some kind of mental health crisis. Generally, they're disheveled. Their parents, looks like they've been hiding in a basement for 15 years. Most of the time, it's, you have these signs, and maybe a broken family, all kinds of stuff. This guy is like completely opposite. He doesn't fit the pattern of a killer. The guy went to an Ivy League school. Very successful. Came from a very successful real estate family. Even this lawyer that they have here, I'm thinking that's probably a family lawyer, family attorney that they got to represent him. Probably cost a lot of money. I think all that's going to come out over the next few days. So he comes from a good family, successful family, real estate empire. He's very fit. You see his appearance; it's not disheveled, but it looks like he's taking care of himself. It doesn't look like he's been hiding in a basement, but it looks like, he's been eating right, he's been working out. It looks like he shouldn't be the type that has had a mental health crisis. He doesn't fit the pattern for what, a crazy killer would be. And what I think that means is that we need to zoom out a little bit at the bigger picture and say, what's actually going on here? Is he just a psychopath, an individual person that decided that he was going to go and, pull this off? Or is he part of a bigger scheme? Because I kind of feel, guys, that there's a whole lot about this case that's going to come out over the next few days, over the next few weeks, maybe even months. And we're just going to be like, no way. I think it's a bigger thing. I don't think it was a one-man job. I think that this was coordinated. Now, I think that this guy made some mistakes, right? The saliva on the water bottle, all the pictures that he got, the time when he pulled down his mask in front of a camera. Like, those are some big mistakes. So, was he a professional? I don't think so. I think that the reason he did so well is because he's not, again, to my point, he's not mentally, it doesn't look like he's mentally disturbed in the same way that most shooters are. So what's actually going on here? I think there's a whole lot more to the story that we're gonna find out. But anyway, what do y'all think? Give me some theories, guys. Hit me up, because this is confusing. This is not a normal case. But what's even more bizarre to me is how the internet is reacting. People are celebrating on the internet that the CEO of United Healthcare is dead. Like, too soon, right? Why are we seeing all these memes pop up and everyone celebrating the fact that this healthcare CEO is dead? I mean, he was a father. He was, middle-aged man, successful, a lot of friends, family, influence. And everyone's just quick to celebrate that, oh yes, the healthcare CEO is gone. It's kind of weird to me too. And then also how everyone is, I think I saw an article today that people are lusting after this killer. Like, everyone's talking about how good he looks and everything. And I'm like, guys, like, what is going on in America that we have lost a way of respectfully communicating? Anyway, I don't know. It's very strange to me, the whole situation, the whole case, how the internet's reacting, how, everything that's going on. But anyway, hey, I want to give a shout out to Deanne, B1. Thank y'all for staying active in the chat. Just reading y'all's latest comments here. Yeah, he knows this picture is plastered everywhere, but he doesn't immediately burn his clothes. I know. They identify him in the McDonald's. And he had his mask pulled up, right? He has his mask pulled up. And they're still able to identify him. And he pulls his mask down to flirt with a girl at Starbucks. Fail. Why would you do that? And that's how they're able to identify him. But another big thing that we see is, and this was so telling, the law enforcement says when they walk into the McDonald's and confront him, they ask for an ID. He gives them a fake ID. Right? And then they ask him, hey, have you been, because they've already been tipped off to this guy. So they ask him, hey, have you been to New York? Have you been in New York recently? Because he's in New Jersey, I think, now. Isn't that crazy? The drones are in New Jersey. This guy was in New Jersey. A lot of things happening in little New Jersey today. But anyway, he's in New Jersey. The cops address him and say, have you been in New York recently? And the guy, according to the police, like, visually begins to shake. He's so nervous and so overwhelmed with, like, fear and emotion. And it's like, and he's like, no, I haven't been in New York. Everything about your body just said, you've been in New York. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, he's still the alleged perpetrator. But everything's looking to the point that this is the guy. He definitely looks like a lot of the pictures that I've seen. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think this is the guy? Do you think we caught him? It's looking that way to me. It's looking that way to me. But again, he doesn't fit the profile. So, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, guys, again, a lot happening in New Jersey. If you're from New Jersey, let me know if you've seen any drones flying over your head, because that's happening. Just anyway, I don't know. New Jersey's getting a lot of attention. I'm over here in Tennessee, and things are a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more chill. Hey guys, leave a like on the video. Appreciate all the likes. Thank y'all for liking the video and leaving a comment, leaving a message in the chat. Appreciate y'all. People are absolutely insane. You're right. And then you had that guy with him. Yep. Anyway, 75% chance. Okay, 75% chance that it was him. More to the story. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for commenting, all the things. I'll be back again tomorrow, and I don't know. We'll see. We may keep the live streaming going. We may do that and continue that, or we may revert back to videos. I'm not sure yet. I heard y'all loud and clear in the chat that the live streams are the way to go. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great one, and I'll see you again tomorrow with another video. Y'all take it easy. Peace.